Hey there. Hope everybody's doing well on this fine Sunday afternoon. Pleasure to be able to be back over here with you and to be able to play for a bit and hang out. And those of you that watch later, as always, great shout out to all the patrons, Twitch supporters, and as we start to grow this YouTube channel, those of you that are supporting over here, really appreciate it. Sure enjoy being able to play and be able to create, and as you can see on the screen, we've got the medieval pack. We're going to jump back over into the solo world. I just literally yesterday released version 2 of the medieval RTX pack. So when you join, by the way, I'm not charging extra or any of that kind of stuff with the Patreon support. Whatever tier you join, you get access to those packs. So all of the HD packs are the standard vanilla based HD. If you're an RTX supporter, you get both the standard RTX in full HD and all the other HD packs, and now the new medieval RTX in HD. So anyway, if that's what you would enjoy having, head over there to the Patreon and join there, and you can download those immediately. So again, version 2 is now available. But today we're going to jump back over the solo world. I did finish after the last week's stream the wool farm, or at least I got most of the outer structure complete. I shouldn't say finished. There's always little things that we'll do to it. But what I want to start today is I selected an area where we're going to start working on the actual castle building and its proper walls and all of that, that's separate from our normal city area. And so we'll play around and goof around and start some of that design. And if you're able to catch live, I'll chat with you. If not, we'll just enjoy the gameplay and, as usual, all of the good things that come with that. So I hope your holidays, for those of you that are in school, those kind of details, I hope all of that is going well right now. I trust that your studies and tests and just all that wonderful stuff is coming together the way that it needs to. For me, I've been doing a lot of extra editing. Haven't been able to play as much as I like because of some film projects and things that I'm on. But those are very much fun, and I'm enjoying every bit of it, and just the excitement of being over there and being able to build stories and to tell stories. It's just an awesome privilege. So I need to think this copy of the world is still in, just to be safe. Yep, it looks like it might have been in creative mode because we play in survival mode on this map. So with that done, let's see what time. Okay, so we're still doing good on time. Let's put away some of this miscellaneous stuff that we were using on the yeah, let's put this stuff away we were using on the sheep farm, just so that, well, let's see here, if I've got enough I can probably just leave that. do have enough empty shulker boxes. We'll just use one of those to be able to fill up stuff to take with us over to start the wall. That one's got room. That one's empty. Perfect. Okay. Put that spruce log there. Dark oak. Spruce slab. Just semi-organized. As you know, we still haven't really organized this thing properly. Eventually we'll need to get there. All in its due time, obviously. And I don't need that leaf. So let's see here. Which one is that? That's a fortune. And that's a fortune one. Okay, so we'll keep the second one in here for the moment, just to clear out inventory a little bit. And I think everything else is useful. I was actually over on the Derptopia SMP. So going back through my mental imaging here of what I need in my inventory and what I don't. Okay, so for the wall, I think, because I've got a castle diagram that I've got up on my other screen here. I think for the most part, we're going to go with more traditional solid brick wall, and then we can update it later if for some reason we need to. So let's do like this and just take a bunch of this. If memory serves, the cobblestone is what allows us to go to stone. Nope, it's just cobblestone. So nope, we need the regular stone. Just double check. Make sure my logic is working the way it should. Yep, there we go. So now we'll be able to do stone bricks, the chiseled, and then the other variants. Perfect. Okay. So let's just take a whole set of these and we'll start marking out some areas. I think you'll like what I am going to do over here. We'll do our main exterior wall. We're not going to get anywhere near done today. This is a massive, like 300 to 400 by 300 to 400 block width area, so that we can do this correctly. Do we need to sleep? No, it's only noon. Never want a creeper to sneak in here and blow up all this stuff. So we'll start out with a full shelter, and we can come back, obviously, if we need to. Let's see here. Do I have a... No, I don't. So I need to make one here. 6 enough? Or is it actual stone? Let's see. It's stone that I need to use. Okay. It shows you how far in games I usually get, and then I forget the recipes. So let's drop down. Yeah, we need one of these. And then put the rest of that away. That will let us at least kind of start laying out a little bit of a base area. And since it's still a little bit of time. Okay, we're good. I was thinking I might need to pull up plots loader for the circle towers, but I think we'll be okay. So I'll show you at least the completed building before we head over to the castle area. So this is the completed layout, and since I have the heads add-on from Foxy, I actually killed a trader, so I dropped his head up there. But this is what it looks and feels like in its semi-completed state. Did some alternating colors along the top there with the dark oak and spruce. Alexis, welcome. Alexis, as you guys know, as you watch this, is the creator of Lumen RTX, and over the past year has become a good friend. I really appreciate her concepts and her work, and quality work, and actually did some things which I haven't had a chance to look at yet, but I'll be checking out soon with some new particles and a little bit better model for the chicken. So I'll be adding that in and getting it going. But this, I think this works real well now. As you can see, makes for a nice entrance so that we can have our sheep farm here and get all of the different colored wool that we need as we go throughout this world. But I've been debating, I'm not sure if I'm going to end up putting glass panes or if I'll add wood fence to complete that. So we'll finish that at another point and obviously do some decorating. But I usually like to have 3 or 4 or 5 different projects going at a time. So that's why I thought we would start the layout of the castle area, which is going to be back over on this ridge here between a bunch of little tree areas. And I'll just show you how this will look. So we have this nice river down here. We'll put our wall all along the edge, following the river. If the chicken model has any problems, right, and I will fix it. Yeah, she's got a gift for figuring out a lot of that kind of stuff. So we're trying to fix that chicken face. As you guys know, it just looks a little creepy right now because of the block models. But the wall would come back over into here, and I chose this because of this nice high ridge and this being a flower biome. And then the wall will come way over closer to this birch forest, all the way around. There's lots of open caves, so we'll have to close up some of those. Comes past this normal forest over here, and then back over along the ridge. So I think it'll have a really, really nice look and feel. It gives us a nice exit that we can build somewhere along over here that will allow us to cross over to our villager areas and then all the development that we do over there. But this would be a traditional medieval castle area that had been built, you know, way back when or whatever. And so I think that'll make it fun. We'll be able to add a keep and you know, some of the basic true fortified areas, and then all of the greenery areas out there will be the actual communities that live outside the walls, because we've got a village that sits up on that hill and a village that sits back up over on that hill over there, and then obviously our storage and our main network of things back up over there. Down below this mountain and this mountain is dripstone caves, so we have access to a lot of that. And then of course, as you can see here, just the scenery, the beauty. Once we have a wall that goes up and around here is going to be very, very nice. So let's get a few of these pieces out here. We'll just start doing some on-the-fly math as best as we can. We'll just go ahead and convert all of this to... Wait, I need to put one less to have room for the stone cutter. Start out just getting a ton of this stone brick. We'll start working up the layout as best as we can. And I'm using a computer-generated model that I'm following kind of the way that the traditional medieval walls would have been built, along with the patterns of Y and all that. So Then we'll worry about working interiors as we get things put together. But I thought it'd be fun just to hang out today. Finally got a chance to play around a little bit. So the towers, I'm thinking, will be on their ridges, and on the top it would be 17 in diameter, whereas the walls would be 5 in diameter with the 7 in diameter on the top. And that will help in our design. So let me pull up my plots circle maker real quick as we chat here, and we will get a 17 wide circle real quick in here. If you haven't done that before, go to plots.co.uk and you can actually have some very nice purposeful pieces to be able to actually see what you're doing when you're designing circles. So I'm sizing that up. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back. So this will help me to be able to actually do some proper towers as we go. And to get it to scale, because of that scale, we'd be a tower and then like 60 blocks and then another tower and then and so forth, depending on wherever we put the gatehouse on the one side. Which I'm not sure if we want to put a large gatehouse on this side. I guess it would make sense. We may have to put one on this side and the other side. But I don't know if I want one at an angled. So that is something to consider, isn't it? Let's see here, 5, 2, 1, 1. Let me look at my art drawing real quick. So we could actually back up this front wall, put a gatehouse back up over here. Maybe the way to do it. You absolutely hate the German language. What is happening for you? What's messing with you? Because an angled wall is just fine. So if we come back up over here, those towers would be like half. So they would need to be, instead of 17, drop that down to what? Maybe 9. 9, and then let's see the distance here, because if that's 15, 30. So if that's 9, so we could go like 11. Let me see here. Let me pull up my chat. I got this all goofed up all of a sudden over here with my stuff, and I can't see your chat. Let's see here. You said, except World War II. I've been trying to study for a test for a week, but it's terrible. These words and sentences are so hard to pronounce and remember. Man, I can't imagine. I know enough German from movies and things like that to just be very scary. I'm really have no ability or any proper way to be speaking it. My wife, crazy enough, you'll appreciate this. She actually grew up with a grandmother that primarily spoke to her in German as a child. And she can probably understand a lot more than I could ever think of doing. So if we go 9 and then possibly 20 for the gate area for these towers over here. probably need to... Do we need to terraform at all? It looks like we may have to terraform to cover up this dirt here. Maybe not. Maybe we... Let's see what's the most flat area as we go. Let's see here. I watched Shrek in German. Terrifying. Oh, I bet. They all sounded like they were angry and shouting. Exactly. It makes you wonder... yeah. Oh, I may have to look up, see if I can't find some clips for that. That's got to be hilarious. So if we set this back, let's see how many is 60 blocks. Where were we at right there? So if we were to set the gatehouse out here, what are we at? 364. So we would then go to, so 60 blocks would be 424. Shrek in German is available on Netflix. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to see that. You've got my interest peaking. Okay, so if this is... That would work, because then we can have a circle tower and an angle that goes off that way. So then if we go back to 364, let's see where that ends up. We're at 112, so we would need to bring... I guess we could have it graduate up that way, couldn't we? We'll see. So if this is the 9x9 circles, we're going to need to sleep before we start blowing mess out of everything over here, huh? How close are we? Okay, so we got it just a little bit. So a 9... Let's see what a 9x9 circles would look like. It would actually have to be 7 at the base. Close yet? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so it's 3, 1, 3 in order to do the base there. Which doesn't have it stick out too far because it actually needs to come out. Let's collect some of these while we're here. Ooh, we don't have room. It's just going to despawn. Okay. So let's see. So we have... If that's the outer edge of the wall, we want it to walk through. Then we want the 7 to poke in 5, so it'd be 1 over and then 2 out. So that would mean oh, of course, too close. Bedrock reach, right? 2, 3, and here. Let's see here, because I understand that we're forced to learn English, and rather every Pole learns it and trying to be good at this. But German, I do not see any sense. Keep your fingers crossed for me because I'm writing this test tomorrow. Of course, and I don't know if you're a spiritual person. I don't want to offend. But as often as you, if it's okay, as often as you come to mind, I will also say a quick prayer for favor as you endeavor to do this and do it well. Okay, so there's the base of one of the towers that would go... Let's see here. So if we've got a 5x5, it's going to have a 3-wide walkway. And then we would do the same thing again. You know what? Let's see here, because I need to set this down, don't I? So that I don't have stuff going totally crazy on me. Maybe there was another one. That will also make white dye, so it can't hurt to have extras of those, even though I can get a ton out of this area. Whoops. Forgot I was in the menu. This will allow me to be able to pick up. Let's do this, because that's Silk Touch. We can put some of those down later. So then we did 1, 2, 3. There. Which that will help, having just that slight little inlet there to go into the wall area, which would have made it a much more secure gate area. 1, 2, 3. We'll come back and pick up that other just shortly. Over there, I thought so. Listen, I'm an atheist, but anything that will get me to pass this test is good. Fair enough. Fair enough. So let's see here. So if we've got a wall that kicks out, because we can always terraform underneath it and then maybe just slightly go up once we get over there. So let's see. Let's see what that looks like. So we're going to do 60 blocks between connecting points. Like I said, this is a massive area. It'll allow us to have a very nice castle building spot. If we walk up, how many will this be? It's already 2, 3, 4, 5 to get up to here. That's not too bad, because it doesn't go up too much else around there as we go around, so just that slight grade. And I'm still not sure if we're going to actually add, we may dig out a little bit of a moat style area, whether it's dry or, you know, because it was old, or if it's still flowing and goes off into the rivers. And by the way, off this side, there's a gorgeous little outlet area here too. It just has a nice little pool area, which, you know, I thought, you know, many times in these type communities, they needed nice pool areas like that in order to bathe and just refresh. And so I thought that was just really cool that that was in this area too. So then let me get my circles. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because it's 17 at the top. Go. So that's the outer wall. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the circle would actually be, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is for a tower. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Hey, got us a nice little friend here. See you have anything of any importance. They rarely do, but I don't have, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I do have a decent amount of glowstone would be nice. Let's see here. I think on this world we've got, yeah, I do have a decent amount of emeralds. So let's plant this thing real quick. Drop this down so I can get a bunch more. Wait, where did he go? There he is. It's like, don't run away, bro. More glowstone is always a good thing. Do we need cactus? No. And then I have the mini blocks thing on here too. Eventually we'll mess with that. Right now I'm just functioning, but I did want to get those extra glowstone because that's just always a mess to have to go get in the nether. And I will go ahead and take these leads from these boys. Let's see here. Also, I don't know if you know, but Bedrock RTX will get some new RTX maps on December 6th. I did not know that. Maybe they're paying attention. Yeah, I have a little too much hope. Yeah, don't we all? I mean, literally, it has been something that we've been hoping for to happen soon. Make sure that I switch to my silk touch. There we go. So have you ever had that just desperate pain and feeling of trauma when you forget and use your fortune pick to get rid of your ender chest? We're gonna put this here just for fun. Okay, that has to be one of the worst feelings. So back to laying blocks. Nothing like a little squirrel moment, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2. Single. See, I decided to write to the Polish branch of Nvidia on Facebook. Oh, cool. About the fact that I want to buy a card from the RTX 4000 series, but will Bedrock RTX use its potential? You have, I believe you've met and spoken with Yasung. He actually has been testing them, and I know he's talking about just even the current iteration of the new 4000 series. And he was going to do a RTX video on it. So message him. He may, I'm not sure how soon he'll have his testing reports out, but that will tell you how it's doing in the current iteration. But yes, DLSS 3 would be hugely welcome by all of us, I think. So you can see these corner towers will be very nice and large here to make for a nice fortified area. Five, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the base of the wall going away from it. You have a nice fortification tower. It can be seen and protected and all that wonderful stuff. So then if we go out this way, do we want to do it at an angle to maximize the use of the land? From this side. Let's see how it looks. Waiting 3 days for a reply. Is that typical for them, or is it something that is necessary? Okay, so if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we can cut back. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 7, 28, 29, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Okay, perfect. Oh, see a rabbit over here. I forgot that they would be in these flower biomes. Isn't that fun? So let's see here. You're not sure on that. DLSS 3 is a bit of a wasted potential for me. A lack of frame generation is terrible. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I'm on a 3000 card, and like right now, my frames are sitting between 70 and 90, and I'm on a 16 render distance. So it's definitely not terrible. Two, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Holy crap. That's what I was worried about all the time, and I wasn't even paying attention. So we got a little terraforming that we didn't want done. I'll tell you what, that is the #1 thing I do not like about this game. And I know you guys hear me all the time. A little whiny about it, but the fact that creepers can just come up on you like that without any warning or... just one of the freakiest things. So I guess I'll have to put one down in here, won't I? Let's see here, especially since I read that someone on Reddit managed to run frame generation on the RTX 2070 card. Okay, so what are you specifically talking about? I may be misunderstanding your discussion there. When you say frame generation. As you said, I managed to run frame generation on the RTX 2070 card. Oh, the DLSS 3. Okay, cool. I follow you now. I will tell you, I've been playing a little bit of the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and that has actually been decently pleasant. Just the improved gameplay, frame rendering, all of that has been pretty impressive. So I would love to be able to have that same kind of freedom. Yes, and I am familiar with that because of being in film. We have to render things differently. So yeah. So yeah, this will have to get some terraforming, but no stresses. Need a 1, 2. One. The LSS 3 works similarly, but real time. AI takes 2 frames and generates a new one between them. Got it. Okay, makes sense. Just cheat this corner, but I'm limited resources at the moment too, so I'm being careful on what I expend. Okay, so naturally that wall would continue that way. And then we can add little, you know, exit points or murder holes or whatever you want to call all those different pieces as once we get the stuff built. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. 40. 50. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Yeah, so you can see from the pillar off in the distance, the pillar here, and then one here, it's going to make for a very substantial looking . 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so that makes sense as I'm reading through that. Motion vectors, frame generation, a higher number. Someone, okay, so a 2070 was able to pull that off. Now it's making sense to me why that's so impressive. So Nvidia could unlock it for every card. I know that it is possible. Frame generation cards may be smaller, but it would still be something that would be beneficial. I get it. Okay, so that's the next tower. Let's see. Do we want to go at an angle here, possibly? That might be the smart thing to do. So in order to do that, we would want to come out one first, right? So we've got a wall with 3. Yeah, it would make sense to do that. And then we could widen it in here if we need to. Not the best expert on DLSS, but it just hurts to see. Don't see frame generation on my card. Got it. Now, I'm all for anything that will obviously improve gameplay. Let's see here. Instead of going 1, let's go 2 and then over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Six, 7, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Nice. It's actually perfect because then we can go straight back across this way. Okay, I just realized that I like to complain, but it is good. I'm a Pole. We like to complain always. Well, I think you know, it's important for us in life to be critical of things. We just to critique things, I should say. That's probably the better word. It's when we have a critical attitude that it ends up getting us into trouble, my opinion. And so, you know, I'm one of those too. I like excellence, and whenever possible, I like things to be very excellently done. And so because of that, sometimes it's not as excellent as I would have liked, and so I try to critique it and not be a complaining person. But occasionally you just get frustrated and tired, and you get weary of, you know, kind of like what we're talking about here with Minecraft. Those of us in the RTX community have been very left behind for a long time. And it really would be nice to have some good quality attention put back onto the game. So I totally get it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5. And again, we may have to re-level some of this when we come back, but I wanted to just use the natural terrain for the moment. Then we'll update it as we come back. But you've got to have a skeleton to know where it's going to go. Here, I am one of them. You are from Poland too. I love it. Well, if everyone over there is like you, then yes, I'm happy to be from Poland. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How are we doing on the clock? Good. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 44. Okay, so we will have to terraform some over here, but that's okay. Slap. Is that a creeper hole? Put a torch just a little bit, just to be safe, huh? Okay, so we were at 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 60. So then we would need another tower right there. I hear some growling. I don't see anybody, so we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2. Oops. We've made some solid progress at the moment, at least in getting the basic layout started. So I think if we go, this next 60 should get us to the next gate section. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I just goofed up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. Yeah, that's going to work great. 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 44, 45, 46, 47, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. See, are you going to play Portal RTX. I haven't messed with Portal in so long. I don't get a ton of gaming time, so I try not to be involved in too many games, because then I just kind of I get too focused and I get too dedicated, and then I don't accomplish much in any of them. So, but yes, I have seen the videos on the ray tracing, and it's looking crazy impressive. I will tell you, the latest update in the way that Cyberpunk is playing now is just beyond amazingly, just visually, just everything. I've really been impressed with it. And then what did we decide? It was 7 on these parapets entrance. But how did I go out? I'm going to need to fly and see. Cyberpunk has a very nice RT implementation. It just visually is very pleasing. So we did a 313 outside of the walkway. Okay, good. Since we're here, we'll go ahead and put all of that. So I'm gonna need a bunch more. And we'll fly back along the wall stuff that we've done. It's not fully ray tracing. It's used for a very small amount of stuff, but they did it nicely anyway. Exactly. And so the actual gameplay feels really solid because of it. Yes, that's correct. It was a Polish studio. You guys need to be proud of that for sure. Let's see here. So we went out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3. So there. Be the outer wall, so then it'd be 1, 2, 3. Go. No, it's always just such a pleasure to see studios that get it right. I think too many times we end up with trying too hard to focus on the money side of it. It's important. You got to make money in order to stay open as a company, but a lot of the creative side has been getting lost a lot of the times. So your Polish dubbing and the dialogues themselves are cool, mainly because the Polish language version was created first. Wow, I did not know that. Pretty cool trivia there. Okay, so what did we decide? I think we said we were going to go 20 for the gate entrances. Is that right? 9, 9. No, that's going to be too much. 12 might be enough. Yeah, because they don't need to be super wide. So let's see here. So inside of this, we would go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is that flower right there. And then we have close is the sun? That's the wall going. Oh wait, no, the wall goes out like that. Should be, yeah, there we go. Do one more just to be clear when I come back. Have to admit, at first Cyberpunk was a mess and I didn't believe they would fix it, but they did. Yeah. No, I was in from the get-go. And I could see what they were doing and what their goals were, and it was just, it's very nice. Whoops, wrong one. Boy, have you ever done that when you're in a hurry and you chunk it into like a lava dispenser or something? That's the worst, one of the worst feelings in the game, for sure. You saw me put it in the wrong inventory right there. Okay, so we have up to 3 different types. So I need to actually get rid of that because we have like 3 different types of flowers that we're coming against, maybe even 4. So we need to leave at least 2 open slots. So Alexis, how did you get into programming? That's a pretty tall order, and you have some very good knowledge. So you really have put some time and effort into it. Let's see here. Okay, it's very nice. I have to go to sleep. Okay, yeah, no worries. We'll chat again next time. Have a great night. Get some good rest. As always, a pleasure to have you around. Really appreciate who you are, and I hope that this week goes well for you. So that gives us 1, 2. Look at the cute brown bunny over here now. Dark brown. Gotta love that. He's friendly too. Six, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 50, 51, 52, 53, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. perfect. I thought I had done the math pretty well when I had scouted. Let's go pick up these that I couldn't get a minute ago. Then this will put us a big tower right there, which then looks out into that savanna. I can start the next wall back across this direction, which is perfect. So then how were we doing that? Yeah, that's what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 2. Tower there, and the wall will break out off of this, which is almost perfect along that ridge line. Love it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 60. So this tower is going to sit right off of this, and we'll cut at an angle back that way. We may have a short wall back over here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how perfect it'll line up over there, but this at least gives us a nice, pretty nice setup so far. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. You have to stand right there, don't you? Perfect. So this one, instead of going off that edge, will probably come off this edge. here. This 5. Clock, it's about time to sleep. Go 1. 2. Let's slip real quick. 3. So we went out 5. Let's see how this terrain goes back over here. Oh, look at this. We've even got double flowers over here. Naturally growing. How funny is that? Just a little bit. Crazy. Let's see here. So that's actually going to be a good angle, it looks like. And we'll have to do a bunch of angled wall all the way across here. Okay. Six, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, so 20. Yeah, that's going to keep us nice. So some horses naturally spawn over here too. That's good. 3, 24, 5, 6, 27, 28, 20, 30, 31, 2, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Okay, so then we need to do a 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like the same thing. Straight diagonal across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 2, 6, 7, 50. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Okay, so let's double check. Are we going another diagonal on this one? Wait. No, here's our actual, so that may not work right there. It may actually just join up to our gatehouse area. Okay, that's probably what's happening, isn't it? So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize we were that close when we were doing this. No worries. So if the corner comes up, we want it to, it's probably just going to have a little corner right there. So let's see. So we need one gap. Repeat. One gap. 2, 3. As it connects somewhere right up in here, we'll be just fine. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be the actual inner wall connecting point. This is the outer wall connecting point. Which is almost perfect, isn't it? It'll cut off this little exit right here a little bit, but visually it'll look good. Look at that. Sweet. So we want a 3 distance inner. It'll actually need to be 4 on these. Or will it be okay to be 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you can still walk down it if you do that. Ooh, sleeping. Start our way back, just so that we have a nice, properly completed base frame. Yeah, you can still run down this, but it's not super wide, so it'd be protective. But sometimes some of this tedious work can be therapy, but then also you get so stuck looking at it that when you get a chance to actually see what you've all done, it's actually such a cool feeling. Right away, because we're out of stuff anyway, so might as well conserve inventory. this one. In case if you're wondering how I'm always using the same block, first of all, much old classic castles, a lot of the same stone was used in a lot of places. But if I want cracked or mossy or things like that, I'll come back and replace some of that. For now, just wanted to get a good solid castle set up. Or excuse me, good solid wall system set up. We'll do the inside keep much later. Reader right there too. Away. Crazy awesome. Okay, I'm gonna mess with them for now. This biome also spawns donkeys, which is nice, easy to get them. Whoops. 2 at a time over here, didn't we? Shulker might get us all the way. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Did. I did. 2, 3, yep. Should be this row. Yep. I just looked up on there and saw that jut up and got on it. Close, isn't it? Does look like it may work. Right. Good. Got a few blocks left over to work on these front entrance areas. Well, very cool. Let's do a quick flyover. Let's see. Do you have room to go inside? There's the back entrance, gates. I think this will be fun. As you can see all around, this will make for a nice perch area for it as well. So then want to have sleep. Two, three, four, two. Leave us how much? Just four for a gate. So we might want to do 6. Better to do 8. So just 1, 2. Let us do that entrance area. Putting in drawbridge section, come out to a immediate little smaller building out here. Have to do some math as to the distances. use up the rest of this as I'm here. Very nice. So yes, we will need to level out some of this. So what I should do, let's go ahead and level out some right now so it'll turn into grass. Be able to dig out certain sections of that, but we don't want this to be too high right here. Let's go ahead and fill in some of this where the beginning spot of the drawbridge will go. If you go out too far, so if it came out just to the edge of that, and then we would have water that comes all the way right up to the pillars. So we could replace that with pillar block, then have dirt and grass. Wide from there would we want that to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at least 8 wide. Is that a wide enough moat? Probably, huh? Because it's deep enough. Wide enough if you had things in it. underneath the support spots. Too deep would be just the height of the character. Deep would be enough that a horse would have to swim. So that might be enough for the effect on here. So I'm going to need to put some away. I'm only doing just this spot right now. I'm not going to do the whole thing because replacing with water's a real pain. Usually have to put in a layer at the top. So I wanted to kind of get a feel for it because then I know when I go around I think 3 deep should be plenty. And then we would just carry that on along around the whole build. Build this in. There. Nicely. Need to do a lot more stone. And then we've got the inner wall eventually as well. For the moment, we need to do that. Let's see here. So if we're doing that at 7, let's say 9 for that. That would make like tall walls, and then the extensions that go up from there. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of blocks, whole lot of blocks. Something real quick. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this this visit, and we actually got some really nice progress made on that. So again, hope this week is a great week. Hope it's the things in your life are coming together the way that you planned and that you hoped. Hope you enjoy being able to play the game and be able to use these textures for those of you that are fans and are involved. Again, version 2 of the pack that you're watching right now, the medieval pack, was released over the weekend. So those of you that are patrons, go over there at the RTX support and download today. And those of you that are not, you're welcome to get over there and join. But definitely appreciate your support on all the platforms and all the things that I am doing with Minecraft. So have a great day.